Hey everybody, today we're taking a look at an RDA from Asmodus. This is the Bunker. So this is the Bunker RDA. It's 24.5 millimeter single coil RDA with some glass in the side there so you can actually see what's going on inside. Let's dive down and look at it. Alright, today we're taking a look at the Bunker RDA from Asmodus. We have a new one in the box here. We're going to open it up. It comes in this nice packaging here. You got a little hangy thing if you want to hang it somewhere. Go ahead and pop it open, and inside you will get your little instruction manual. All right, covers all the basics. You will get a nice little Asmodus bag of goodies, which will contain 2 coils, O-rings, pins, everything you need. Look at that. All right, that's nicely labeled. We'll open that up, and we're going to install those coils in a moment. You will get 2 tools, nicely packed tightly in the foam. Move those to the side. And let's pull out the RDA. Of course, it's nice packaging for a display, but then you got to take it apart here. You can just pull that whole thing apart. And we'll move that to the side. And in here you will have the Bunker in the stainless steel version with an extra glass as well. Go ahead and open it up. Come on. Okay. I don't like that plastic stuff. Let's take a look at that now. This is nice because you can actually see inside. You can see your coils in there. I think that's a really cool design. You do have the Asmodus logo. It is bottom airflow over here. Pretty nice looking. You got knurling on the top here. It does say Asmodus Bunker. Comes with the squonk pin already in. Pin is protruding a little bit. Let's go ahead and put this on something and open it up. And there's your deck. It is obviously a single coil RDA. You can see it's the kind where you slide your leads in, so you want to open both of these up in order to put your leads in. Pretty big juice well. The airflow, as you can see, while it is bottom airflow, it is angled upward. So the air is going down at an angle to there. Gives you a little more of a juice well, so you don't have problems leaking when you're squonking on there. And I haven't had any problems with the leaking. It's been able to hold quite a bit of juice in there, and no problems whatsoever. Take a look at the top cap. This is a nice, thick top cap. No problems with heat distribution on there. You can go ahead and, well, let's go ahead and take off the drip tip. Pop out the top, which is actually screwed on. Doesn't pop out. O-ring on the top, and your glass will slide out right there. Another O-ring in there to prevent any leaking where the glass is making contact, so you pop your glass in. Screw your top cap on. Threading is very nice on there. Drip tip is not really a standard 810. This drip tip is very nice. As you can see, it's tapered so that it goes down to a smaller diameter inside, which concentrates your flavor and works very well, but it gives you what feels like an 810 drip tip with O-rings. But if we take a couple of other 810s with O-rings, it's extremely loose. Take another one that I grabbed. A little better, but still pretty loose. I mean, you could use that in there, but I probably wouldn't. I would feel like it's just going to come out when I'm vaping on it, where theirs fits really nice and tight. All right, and theirs is not coming out. So it doesn't feel totally standard, but if, you may have an 810 drip tip with thick O-rings that would fit in there okay. So let's go ahead and throw one of their coils in there. We'll open up the little bag that they give us, which contains a little bag of goodies and a couple of coils. The coils are labeled. Triple fused 0.2 ohm each. It's nice they wrote each on there. 26 by 31, 18 gauge. I'm sorry, 38 gauge. All right, we'll take one of these coils out. Let's go ahead and open it up. Just open that coil up all the way. Same on the other side, nice and easy. Pop your coil in. Make sure it's nice and centered. Tighten that down just a little bit. Tighten the other one in. And if you'd rather your coil lower than that, don't tighten it down completely. Get it to where you want and then tighten it down so you can bend the leads and have a little bit more distance on the leads, because if you try and move it down now, obviously you're going to deform the coil. If you notice, the airflow here is actually below the coil, but I found it really worked well. I really didn't, the flavor was very good on it below it. If you want to move it down a little bit more, now it's more in line with the airflow. You can see the airflow right behind the coil. You do want to make sure you're cutting those leads off or you will short. If you want to cut them before you put it in, you can measure it and cut them afterwards, but you can short out pretty easy on the side cap on this, on the top cap from these leads. So you really got to make sure you're cutting them really close. All right, can't dry burn them on this device, so let's go throw this on something else. I'm actually going to space this coil out just a little bit. Get out any hot spots. All right, now that it's been dry burned, it is showing a 0.22, and like I said, they did rate these at 0.2, so getting a much better reading on it now. Burning good. Let's wick this up. All right, that one's ready to go. Let's throw our top cap on there. And the top cap does have, can you see the little notch there? You do have a little notch which goes into that little groove on the side, one on each side. Once that's in there, you know your airflow is in proper place. So it does have a stopper, and there's your airflow. And there you go. I've been vaping on the black one. This one, which is coiled and wicked up, is going back in the box for a giveaway. All right, so that's the Bunker RDA. I have it here on the Asmodus pumper. It is a single coil, as you saw. I am usually a dual coil vapor. I feel I get better flavor off that, but I've been getting great flavor off this single coil RDA. Looks are always subjective, so you got to decide for yourself. You got the Asmodus logo slightly engraved on both sides there. I do like the glass. It's something different. You're able to see what's going on inside when you're pumping your juice. You know, you can get an idea if you're pumping too much, if you're using it with the bottom feed pin in there. The only thing would be that RDA. You really got to use the drip tip. You really got to use their drip tip. Other bunch of ones I tried just don't fit well in there. Unless you have something with really thick O-rings on it, they're just too loose. Theirs is working fine. It does taper down quite a bit in there, but that helps concentrate the flavor. Everything about the flavor and vaping on this thing has been good. I've had zero heat problems. Again, it's a single coil, so you will have that less. The knurling on top does help you get a grip when you want to unscrew that top. The whole top cap is your airflow control, and it does have stoppers, which is always good. Makes it a lot easier for getting the RDA off of your mod as well. Everything about this has been absolutely fine. For a single coil, the flavor is really nice, producing a lot of vapor. The coils it comes with are good coils. Space them out a little bit so you don't get any hot spots in there, and it's been wonderful. I'm very happy with this from Asmodus, and yeah, for a single coil RDA, I can definitely recommend it. That silver one that you saw in the up close that we coiled and wicked has not been used. That is going in the TARDIS for the Patreon giveaway at the end of the month. I'm going to throw that in there, and that won't close, so let's stand it up. And that'll be given away at the end of this month. So there you go. That is the Bunker RDA 24.5 millimeter single coil from Asmodus. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time.